Let me let it set up here. Hello, everybody. Hello. Let's see. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We have some stuff going on, man, that we want to talk about. I'm gonna try and wait to see how many people we get in. We got one in. All right. Co-hosting with me tonight, I got Plymouth Fury. Again, welcome back, brother Plymouth Fury. No damn doubt about it, man.
Glad to be here, homie. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. We got a lot of stuff to cover in a real short time. So, without further ado, check this out. Actually, Fury's going to turn his camera on for a little bit right after he gets done here so everybody can see him and he can talk to everybody or whatever the case may be. I'm not going to pay too much attention to chat, but I do got some of my people that I work with in the chat with us, and we're going to build a little bit of a group before we get going. Hello, Crystal, Nikki, Cindy, Aria. What's going on? Aria will do a lot of, hopefully Aria will be able to answer a lot of questions. She's kind of somebody I work with, which is awesome. I thank you guys. She got me some information fast that we couldn't find, so I really appreciate you guys, man, more than anything. There he is, the man of steel, Mr. Plymouth Fury. Ain't no damn doubt about it. Welcome, brother.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. Hey, everybody's here. Well, we got 11 right now. I guess we can start. I'm not sure. There's other people supposed to be coming in too. I want to just go ahead. We're not going to start talking about what we need to talk about right this second. Just give us a couple minutes because there's some people that's trying to get in. And
people are not getting notifications.
Right.
I'll be surprised, if any of my subscribers get a notification about this, because I just posted it on Twitter. Not on Twitter, but I put it in my my playlist, the live stream.
Right,
so
it's
it's
cool.
going to go on to Twitter and Facebook. So
Okay.
bypass their bell,
Yeah. Comment. At least I can give you a tool that way, and we can get started. Okay. All right. So we'll wait for them.
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait till we get everybody in there,
You
Because
got
this
a comment. You got to pull up the bottom of your screen. My sister's trying. Anyway.
For those of you that don't know, I am not at home. I am outside.
Whoa. Somebody said I saw on Urban Moving, which, yeah, he covers a lot of stuff, man. He's pretty good. I checked him out, too. There you go. My sister's in here. Let me go on and give her a tool real quick. A moderator tool.
Hey, Jackie, how you doing?
She got one now. Okay, listen to this. I saw on Urban Moving that someone started a fire to try to cover up the dead child found in Arizona. We got to watch that. Today, we need to watch that because we need people to take it serious. This is a serious matter. The reason
Are you shitting me?
Listen to me. Stop. Give me a second. Hey, y'all. I'm on a serious topic. Check this out. So, let me explain how pissed off I am. I took a couple of days to try to relax. We lost him. We'll get him back in a minute. Anyway, I took a couple of days off so I could get my head right. Because all this shit, it's played a toll on me. I had some people come visit me from out of state. Awesome. Got to hang out a little bit. Well, I finally come home to this, thinking, you know what? I just don't understand the whole situation with this sheriff that they begged to come research, bring out the cadaver dogs, and to get the evidence out of the ground within no time at all. Absolutely, none. VOP said we need to go see what they were doing. They come back because they'd got word that They were bulldozing everything down. So, a couple of days later, which is today, they found a body just a little ways down the path, I guess, from where they was, that they bulldozed everything down, saying, oh, it's just a homeless camp. So, there's a lot of people, including myself. Let's see if we can get Plymouth Fury back. I got to close that first. Okay. A lot of people, including myself, that say that the sheriff that does whatever the hell he wants to do needs to kind of step back and step down from his position. And we're calling for it because we want a full investigation. Why did you try to cover evidence by bulldozing it under the ground? I'm talking about a lot of people, we the people, a lot of us, 150-something thousand of us. Well, there's over 1 million, but we're connected to 150-something thousand. Anyway, we want to know why you didn't bring out the cadaver dogs, search the area, take evidence, bag it. Now we found a body. Why are you still in your position? Why haven't you just completely took a stand down? And why has not the government walked in and said, wait a minute, why did this project get shut down and bulldozed for evidence to be destroyed and disappear? On the call of this one sheriff that has no deputies because you can't afford it. Well, if you can't afford it and you only got a little bitty team, how are you paying your bills? Myself personally, I almost would have to say we need an investigation to find out if you're not involved in this. I'm not sure if you are or not, but I think there should be a formal investigation put in play over the fact that from the time you guys were supposed to investigate to a couple hours later, we know you didn't bring out the cadaver dogs, and if you did, not for very long. We've not seen no evidence of anything you guys had done, but I do know this for a fact. You should have taken a bulldozer, cover everything up, bust every tree down, everything, and then all of a sudden your ass, oh, here he is. Let me answer him. Are you there? I'm in the middle of this live stream. If I lose you again, bro, I'm not bringing you back in. Just sit back for right now. Just give me a second. I'm
Go.
Right.
I was watching.
So look, I want to know why in the hell this has been bulldozed down, and now 2 days later we find a child's body right down the path, a ways down. And why the hell are you not being questioned by government officials? First off, we couldn't get government officials there to do anything to begin with, or Lewis Arthur, you got to put your microphone on mute because you're breathing heavy into the microphone. I can hear you, and if I can hear you, everybody can. Look, so Mike,
further away.
Okay, fine. Listen, so Lewis Arthur begged you guys for 6 days, 7 days to come out and do it, and you guys shut him down. Now all of a sudden, when you do find evidence enough to get the media off of you, I guess I'm just the guy to say it. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's my feelings, just how I feel. And a lot of other people feel the exact same way. You need to push mute on your microphone. I'm not going to ask again.
Anything.
Just mute. No, you got background noise that's killing me. I can hear me. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to keep saying it. Do me a favor and push mute, and then I will bring you back. There you go. Look, so to get me back on the focus that I'm on, I want to know why in the hell this was not investigated when they said they had a strong stench. And we need cadaver dogs because it smells like decaying, rotten flesh. Why there was not cadaver dogs brought to the scene, why there was no investigation with a full crew for 24, 48 hours, why was it bulldozed within a couple hours? Now there's no evidence, but you're not wanting to do nothing. You're being kind of mean to everybody involved and kind of making your point be known. It's kind of hard how we pay your bills. I mean, we pay you. You guys work for us. We're the taxpayers. We're the people that house you, and we're the people that pay your bills and buy your cars. I want to know why you're standing up there and you had this whole place bulldozed down, and there's no investigation. What are you covering? What's being covered up there in Tucson, Arizona? I want to know, and a lot of us want to know. Am I right, Fury?
Damn straight. Because you see, the thing is here that, you know, like you said, we pay your salary. You're the ones that are supposed to be protecting all children, not just the children in your country. I'm from Canada, but this shit affects us too. You know, you're supposed to be protecting the children, all children.
Absolutely.
Okay, where from Mexico, Yugoslavia, they're from another planet.
Look, they're all our children. If they live, breathe, or they're even relatively close to us, they are our children. It takes all of us to raise children. Because if we don't work together to raise children, you can believe.
Then we ain't shit.
That's right. We're no good. We're absolutely no good. For them to traffic children, what's going on? Why is this bulldozed? I want to know why this was bulldozed with no evidence taken besides what the guys had picked up and handed the men and women out there walking the desert, helping you guys, begging for your help. Louis Arthur has been out there for days. I think his name is Louis Arthur. I interviewed him. I never got a name.
Without sleeping. Without sleeping, motherfucker.
Hey, wait, watch your language. Look, check this out. Louis Arthur had begged you guys from VOP, had begged you guys to get up on this. Nobody wanted to get up on it. They didn't want their name in it. They made the media say it was some kind of game of crap. Look, I'm telling you, nobody wanted nothing to do with it. Now we found a body, and everybody wants to know why you buried that situation with the bulldozer. We want to know. We want to know why. We want a formal investigation on why you bulldozed that. That situation is just out of control. I've had over 300 phone calls of people that are so mad because this place got bulldozed. No evidence, no investigation, nothing. All of a sudden, boom! Now it's gone. Where's the evidence? It's underground. So somebody needs to answer for that. Somebody needs to answer for that. And you know what? The guy that said, let's go ahead and knock it down, it's just a homeless camp. Really? That's the man that needs to step down. And that's who we need to open a formal investigation on to find out why you didn't take no time researching none of this, investigating none of this, and you had him bulldoze it. Why? Tell me why. Tell us why. We want to know why you did not investigate this, and now we find a body, and I'm sure we're going to find more, and I'm sure we're going to find more. They were on their way looking for more alive people. I have no idea what's going on there, but I can tell you this. I can tell you this right now. These people begged and begged for days for the military to come in, cadaver dogs to come in, investigate this. We found stuff that's just suspicious as hell, like nice buried condoms, women and young kids' panties, tanks that they hold children in, rape trees, all this stuff. And they made it out to be it was just some big joke. Now all of a sudden, just down the path from, hundreds of yards or maybe a mile over these thousands of miles of desert, they found a body today. I've heard so many different stories, but I'm taking it from, I think his name is Louis Arthur, that I interviewed. I didn't get a name out of him. I don't think he was caring too much about his name. But what the research I've done, I think is Lewis Arthur, said the child they think is between the age of 9 years old and I don't want to be wrong, but 13, between 9 and 13. But the skull is small, little bitty child. And it wasn't just but down the road or down the path or a little ways from the camp. Look, this is laying out in the desert, people. This is laying out in the desert, down the trail from the camp that the police department came in, didn't do no research, didn't do their job because they don't have the resources. They literally bulldozed this place within hours. The media is saying it's a whole different situation. It's a homeless camp. It's a homeless camp. It's a homeless camp. Really? Really? How is this a homeless camp? How is this, if you got all this evidence right there in your face, everything handed to you, I mean, that never happens, handed to you by people that care, how is it that you're not going to investigate this fully and thoroughly? And while you were investigating, you would have stumbled onto that body. What you should have did is pull in the military police, the FBI, the CIA, all of them. They all would have been in that area. They'd have combed with them, and then you would have been right there on the scene when that body was discovered. But no, you didn't. You bulldozed it. Why the hell did you bulldoze it? You didn't get no evidence. The only evidence you got that was ever said about any of it was the evidence that they handed you. Now what are you going to do? There's a body. And they will find more, and they'll keep on, and they'll find more, and they'll find more, and they'll find more, and they'll find more. And guess what? How are you going to explain the cover-up on the first deal that they sit 6, 7 days on? 6 or 7 days on. How are you going to explain it? There's none. We want to know why you bulldozed it without investigating it. That's what me and a lot of other people want to know. Why did you bulldoze it without investigating and taking and bagging evidence and having a cadaver dog throw it under the rug? Is some crooked going on here? What's really going on here? We want to know. Tell us what's going on here. I'm going to try to get him back. I'm irritated. It made me sick to my stomach. I didn't know what to say. I dropped that video and people started commenting on the videos and stuff. I literally was speechless. My stomach was on fire, man. I tried to get away for a minute, just to clear my head, whatever. I come back, I'll be damn, man. I sit down in my chair, I look at my screen, refresh my page, and I'll be damned. Here it is, found a body. First thing pops in my mind, they just bulldozed it, said it was a homeless camp. Really? Really? How the hell is it a homeless camp when you got a body right over there? And they're going after more, and they're going to get more. They're going to get more. But you have destroyed evidence, knowing the law profession pretty damn well for a long-ass time. I can tell you this. You'll never get the evidence back that you buried with a bulldozer. Just common sense. Explain how the hell you're going to be able to recover the evidence. Now the FBI needs to come in and do your job and figure out why the hell you bulldozed this. We want to know why you bulldozed this instead of doing your job. I'm irritated. I'm going to try to get him back. I don't know what he's doing over there or what happened, but we keep losing each other. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see if we can get him back in here. All right, you there? Are you there?
I was just waiting on you to finish, homie. I was watching.
I'm just so mad. Fury. I mean, it's like, really, guys? Tell
we
them.
really gotta, you know what though? We really gotta put a cap on our emotions, because our emotions
have
are gonna
to.
make us fucked in the head, and
We gotta
it's gonna
watch the
make us-
F-bomb.
We gotta watch out for that. We can't
F-bomb.
let our emotions get in the way of
That's
what we
right.
have to get accomplished here.
Exactly.
This is what we have.
And I'm
I
gonna tell
had to
you,
compose
one
myself
of the easiest ways to lose people from having faith in what movement we're in and what we're fighting for is the F-bomb. I've heard it 18
Exactly.
billion times, so we gotta watch the F-bomb.
trying.
I know you are, and I appreciate it.
I'm trying. Dog.
It is
I'm
me
really
too,
trying.
bro. It is, but you know what? Look, I want your input on what you think needs to happen
input?
in this situation with this.
What needs to happen?
Yeah, with this sheriff.
First off,
What's going on
First off,
here?
First of all, okay, like, these people told them. They told them what was going on, what they thought was going on there, okay?
Gave him
They brought
evidence.
in,
Yep.
yeah, they brought in, the police were there. They did there was that news broadcast there about that. They went in there, they looked around, they said there's nothing. They said
But-
they're going to bring in cadaver dogs,
Right.
right? They said that was supposed to be the next step.
But the
I don't know.
news,
I
but the
don't know
news
where
tried
the-
to change the whole thing and make it look like that this Lewis Arthur was a nut job. That's what they tried to do. Like he didn't know what he was talking about. Homeless camp and he's a nut and oh my God, this is crap and blah blah blah. Well, what is it crap now?
I guess,
Now is it crap?
you know what? I guess they
They
must have thought.
sawed this baby's bones.
I guess they must have thought that he was so nuts that he wouldn't be able to tell the difference between bulldozers and cadaver dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
guess
They literally cut this child's bones. They sawed this baby's bones. They sawed him. They
cut
sawed
him.
this
They cut him.
child's bones.
But I'll
Look,
tell you, the coroner's going to know whether the kid was alive or dead when they sawed those bones.
I understand that. Yes, I understand. I get it. I want to know your opinion on this bulldoze situation between cadaver dogs and getting evidence and bulldozing this son of a bitch. I want to know your opinion.
My opinion is they told you there was evidence there. You were supposed to come back with cadaver dogs. You came back with bulldozers. So where's the evidence that they told you was there?
Yes, exactly.
what I wanted.
Exactly. Within hours, they were bulldozing the evidence underground. Really? Really, guys? Really? So what the hell are you hiding? We want to know what you're hiding. We the people
And
want
we
to know.
Oh, motherfuckers, either. Don't even, sorry about the swearing, but don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. We're not afraid of you.
No, we're not scared. We do this every day of our life. 25 years I've been working this behind the scenes. I decided about a year and a half ago to show my face because I'm not scared. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's wrong, don't do it. If it ain't true, don't say it. That's the way I live my life. Anybody knows me well enough will tell you something smells like a rat. And if it smells like a rat and it looks like a rat, there's a rat. I'm sorry. Ask my dad. That's
not
what he told me my
complicated.
whole life. I believe it.
It's common sense, man. That's all it is. Common sense.
It's
If it stinks, it's probably shit.
Yep,
It's
exactly.
there.
Well, look,
There's shit
they
there.
wanted cadaver dogs because they had a horrible stench. A horrible stench. They bring out bulldozers instead of cadaver dogs. And if they did, they had them sniff around the tree or something and then ran them home before anybody or the dogs hit on something. So I believe that. I know how it works. I know how the system works. I know how the state works. I worked for them long enough. I should know. And I'm going to tell you, common sense is you should have did your job. I understand you're understaffed. I understand you ain't got the money to do it. But you know what? Somehow you're paying your bills.
There-
Somehow. And if you're understaffed, they can't afford to pay you. So how are you paying your bills? It makes all of us wonder. And these are the questions that people ask me all day. They want to know. They wanted me to ask you, because I said, I'll ask them. I don't care. It is wrong. Something's going on here. How the hell are you paying your bills? If you're understaffed, you ain't got enough to pay your employees. All of a sudden, you're burying shit with a bulldozer. Really? Is it that they're paying you? I lost him again. Give it a second. I'll bring him back if I can. Are they not? They can't afford to pay their staff. So common sense is they can't pay their staff. I don't even want to go. I don't even want to go down that road. All I can tell you is there's something is not right. Period. And the story is not right. Are you there? Yeah, let's go. I keep losing you, man. All right, so
They don't want us to talk. Fuck, you kidding me?
I get it.
You know, my position right now to send helicopters. Fuck, you kidding me? They got a reach over here to States. They got a bit of a reach.
We
But we're
asked,
not good. Huh.
look, we elected our president, Donald Trump, for this exact reason right here.
Right here.
I hope to God that this man sees through this crap and puts a formal investigation on the sheriff that decided to bulldoze the evidence instead of pick it up and bag it, tag it, put it in evidence. Because now we got a body. Now we got a body.
Oh, they got two bodies.
I know. Oh, two.
Pieces of two. Like,
Pieces of, yeah, I knew that. But look, they didn't identify, or they did not package none of the evidence. They bulldozed it over. I want our president of the United States, the guy we voted for, the guy we supported, the one we went to his rallies, hung out with, all this stuff, right? I want him to put a formal investigation. We, the people, want a formal investigation on Tucson, Arizona, bulldozing the evidence underground. We want it. We're serious. We want it. We want it because there's something going wrong. There's something not right with this situation because common sense is you ask for cadaver dogs, you ask for all of this stuff, man. We need cadaver dogs, we need bags for evidence, we need people surrounding, make sure nobody's messing with them. And the next thing you know, instead of getting all that, guess what they got? They got a bulldozer. They got a bulldozer. And they bulldozed everything under the ground. Let me view these comments. Somebody else I was thinking was, but I guess not.
yeah, my buddy Ray Jean just sent me a comment asking me if I got his vocal message. I haven't checked that in a while. I've been so wrapped up in this. If you're watching the live stream, you'll know what I've been wrapped up. You already know what I've been wrapped up in. You told me, that shit. So, I'll get to it as soon as the live stream's over. I'll get to it. They keep that for too.
I don't think Jackie Twitty's my sister. She's new to all this here. I don't know. She timed somebody out. That's all I can tell you. She gave him a timeout. So if if you deserved it, you deserved it. If not, then guess what? If she did it, it was by accident.
It's weird. I'm going to tell you this honestly. Everybody gets what they deserve. And you don't usually have to wait very long for them to get it.
How many children?
I noticed that shit.
Look, on the beach, somebody named On the Beach said, "Thank you, Jesus." Well, guess what? What are we thanking? We're thanking him for leading Mr. Arthur to the right place because the cops won't do nothing. The government won't do nothing. The military won't do it. Tucson Police Department don't want nothing to do with it. They're covering it up and they're being assholes to them. Really, be honest with you. They're being asses to them. Instead of helping them, they're helping you. Everybody there's helping the Tucson Police Department, not the other way around. They ain't got to do this. They can go home. They can go home, throw their feet up on the table, turn the TV on, and shut the outside world as soon as they shut the door. They're not. They're out there and they're hunting, and they're telling you what they need, and they're telling you what they find, and you guys are not doing nothing to help them but bulldozing the goddamn evidence. What are you thinking? How the hell are you going to get that out of the ground? You done crushed everything with a bulldozer. Come on, man.
We'll get the evidence out of the ground that they crushed it with a bulldozer and take pictures of that shit. motherfuckers. Excuse my language.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be. I'm just so mad. It's like these guys beg for your help, and you guys lie to them and tell them, yeah, we're going to help you. Oh, yeah, we're going to send out the cadaver dogs to smell out that pile of heinous, smelling, decaying bodies, and the next thing you know, it's bulldozed. Nothing. No evidence, no nothing. Am I stupid here, guys? My people, am I stupid? Am I foolish for saying what I'm saying? Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong, please. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Somebody tell me I lost his ass again. Look, somebody tell me I'm wrong. Tell me this, it didn't go down like this. Tell me they got all the evidence. Tell me they got all the evidence. I don't understand this shit. I don't understand this sheriff bringing in a bulldozer and taking the evidence and putting it deeper into the ground, and now we're finding bodies. And there's no evidence from the original crime scene because it's been crushed and trees have been crushed. And what? Okay, well, if that's the case, tell me, you might not be able to say I'm 100% right, and I expect that. But goddamn it, you're not going to tell me I'm totally wrong either. There's something going on. If not, he would have investigated this. He would have investigated it. I guarantee it. Anybody, any cop, any policeman that I know of, anyone. Look, any cop, where I'm from, anywhere else, if you give them enough evidence, like they did, they're going to go bag and tag it. Seems like Arizona don't want to tag and bag nothing. They don't want to do it. So guess what? You must be hiding something. Are you working with them? Are they in your backyard? Are they paying you well? I don't know. I have no idea. These are the questions I'm being asked. So I'm asking the question. So instead of answering the question, we need this. We need our president to send the military police there and start a full investigation, and the guy the police officer that said bulldoze it, go ahead and take it down, that guy needs to be sat down till the investigation's over with. That's what we do. That's what we fight for. There you go. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm upset. I'm sick to my stomach. I've been working on this thing since it started down there. I mean, I hear about it, and I had the guy live on the phone. He's blowing a gasket, saying, oh, they're going to bring down cadaver dogs, and they're going to do this, and they're going to do that, and we got the place surrounded, and oh, they're going to take care of it and get the evidence. We finally got it. Hip, hip, hooray. Well, look, they didn't do that. God bless you and your people, Lewis. God bless you. But they didn't do it. And I know you know it. I know you know that they didn't do it because you said it today on your videos. It pissed me off. And the one thing that pissed me off more than anything else is they shot you off on a mission over here checking on this while they bulldozed your evidence under the ground. Really? So I think the guy that called for the bulldozers to come rolling in needs to be sat down in his house till the investigation's over with, and we expect our president to do this.
With a damn ankle bracelet on so that we know he's in his house.
I'm not worried about all that, man. You know what? It doesn't matter. I don't care if he goes out for a McDonald's cheeseburger. I could give a shit about that. I want our president to do the right thing. Our government to do the right thing. Go down there and investigate, because you know what? You don't just bulldoze land because you walk through the gate and look around and go, I don't see nothing. Bulldoze it. You don't do that. If there was evidence in there, it is no longer in there, and if it is, it's 9 feet in the ground.
Completely contaminated.
Completely contaminated. So, what we need to do is send in the military team, which that's what they didn't want. They should have just done the right thing to begin with. We never would have been calling for this. Send in the military and figure out Let them undig that ground that you bulldozed. Why you hiding it? Why you pushing it down? Why is it just a camp and now we got bodies laying a little ways away? Really? Come on, guys. We're smarter than this. You know what? I don't even want to classify myself with you. I am a lot smarter than this. I wouldn't do this because you know what? It automatically makes me look guilty. We need some military. There's a lot of people that's thinking this way. I've had 100 phone calls in an hour saying, what are we doing about this? I'm like, I'm sitting here right now thinking about this. Realistically. Really? What are we going to do? What are we going to do about it, guys? Tell me what the hell we are going to do.
We're going to do what we have to do, what we're going to do, because they can't stop it. There's too many people that are you know.
Hold up.
Say, oh yeah, Facebook might be able to delete videos and whatever, but
hold on. I get it. Let me say this. Let me say this here. Dan Wolf said, yes, the military, please send in the Patriots. Look, what do you think's on the ground? Boots on the ground right now, Patriots. And look what happens when the Patriots fight together, stand together, roam the desert for days with hardly any sleep together, find the evidence, put it right in your hand, here you go, and say, now we need cadaver dogs for the situation we've been telling you about for days. Instead of bringing dogs and doing a full investigation, the FBI should have been there immediately. They was not. All of them should have been there. The military police, everything should have been there, combing it off. They bring in bulldozer. Really? These are the Patriots on the ground. Look what happens to the Patriots on the ground. Patriots go out, they do the math. Tell me there ain't something wrong with this situation, guys. I'm sorry. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm just not good with this. I'm not. I sat here covering this for days, non-stop, like I do every day about child trafficking. What I do every day to speak for the ones that no longer have a voice. I do this every day of my life. I've made this the rest of my life thing. I'm a disabled man. I'm all screwed up, man. I try not to show it, but I am. I'm in really bad shape, guys. All I'm doing is trying to expose the bad and the corrupt. For one, for two, which we got a lot, and they don't want us to expose the shit because they're not doing it. We got more than what we should have, guaranteed. And to speak for the children and the women, even the men that no longer have a voice. That's what we do. So we all, look, we're stronger in numbers, but Patriots, just use this as an example. If the government does not step in and open a full investigation, it shows you what kind of military government we have. But I don't think Donald Trump is going to let this slide once he gets this on his desk, to be honest with you. I can't see it happening. I can see him opening some doors and saying, wait a minute, hold up, man. I'm pretty sure there's something not going. I know they hide my channel from a lot of viewers and they steer my traffic. But one thing I can guarantee, Mr. President Donald Trump, let me tell you, sees my videos. I guarantee it. I know he does for a fact. Positively. So I don't care how much, and I got a little group of people, I know for a fact. I know I can prove that the man watches my videos. And if it ain't him, it sure is one right close to him. Guaranteed. And he gets all the insight on what I'm doing. And me and a few others. I guarantee it. Regardless. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care about all that. I'm telling you. I'm not telling you. I'm asking you. Open an investigation because they are hiding something. There's no way you can have cadaver dogs on the way. Cadaver dogs and bring bulldozers. Why? Now, days later, we have bodies. Well, really, you didn't investigate back there where the evidence was, because I'm sure in that area somewhere is where they trafficked them through there. Speculation, of course. But common sense is, with them being that close together and the truth being laid on the table, evidence being laid on the table, well, you can bet your ass. You can bet your ass. the evidence is gone with a bulldozer. What's that thing weigh? 20 tons? Who knows? Look, they bulldozed it down. Why'd they bulldoze it instead of taking evidence? Take the evidence first. Does that make sense? Common sense? They didn't. They bulldozed it. Well, there ain't nothing here, boys. Let's get our asses out of here before Lewis Arthur comes back here saying something else, and we gotta hide something else. Really? Come on, guys. We're not that stupid. I know I'm not. I am pissed off. And you know what? I stand with over 150,000 other people that are emailing through our group that is very, very angry over this situation. We want answers. We want to know why. There's a kid laying in the desert, cut all up and tore all up, and they tried to tell you, and then all of a sudden you guys decide they're going to bulldoze the evidence under the ground a little deeper. I want to know. So common sense is open an investigation, and I think we should set that sheriff that called that bulldozer in, we need to sit his ass down. He needs to be sat down until this investigation's over with. Anyway, so I actually am just absolutely sick to my stomach. I'm going to try to get him back in here, let him talk about it. I'm going to take a little pause for the cause if I can get him back in here. Just we need to stand behind. We need to stand with this. There's something wrong, something not right. What the hell he's doing. I lose him all the time, but you know it's too hard when you're live to keep bringing somebody back and forth. So if he calls me, I'll answer. I'm sure his phone went dead. I asked him who was charged. Whatever. Look, this sheriff that called this bulldozer in needs to be sat down while a full investigation of the FBI come in there and tear up everything that he bulldozed over, and then get to the bottom of why he didn't take no time and do anything that he was paid to do at all. It's easier to bury the evidence. Why did you bury the evidence? Why? Why didn't you investigate it? All you did was make yourself look guilty as shit. I'm sorry. That's what he did. Oh, Dan, you have no idea. You will see. This gets worse. Oh, this gets a lot worse. So our president needs to come, send a crew from Washington, we don't care, from New York, we don't care, one that he trusts, to Arizona and uncover what they're trying to hide in a couple hours with a bulldozer. Hello? How can you find a body over here and another body over here? Which I heard about too earlier. I just wasn't trying to think like that, I guess. I don't know. But how can you get in the evidence that it was originated, you know, bloody knives and wrapped and buried and little babies' underwear, undergarments, and rubbers and hair dye and all that at the other camp. Well, it ain't no sex trafficking camp. But, I mean, there ain't nobody. Hold on, here's Fury. All right, brother. Look, I'm going to go and let you take over for a minute. Go ahead and shut your camera off so it comes to an avatar so we don't have to worry about losing you again.
It's blocked. I'm in the cemetery.
I just told you what to do. Shut the camera off.
Juice, I'm going to go home and connect from over there because I'm running.
Well, then do that. Don't call me back when I'm live unless you're ready to go. Have a great time. We'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye. Anyway, so, look, there's a lot of shit going on right now, and it's being exposed a little bit more every day, and some days a whole lot more. A lot of this is going to be exposed within the next couple of weeks. Real heavy shit. But there's some people that are going to expose it for you. Then you're going to have to explain why it never was exposed. I know. They told me. They said, we're running out of time and we're running out of patience. So, common sense is one of my big focuses right now is, hello, Mr. Mike. Anyway, I'm just upset, man, right now. Anyway, look, regardless, I want to know why this guy had this evidence handed to him, all of it, to his crew. And then, instead of doing his job, he bulldozed it. And I'm pretty sure our president of the United States here, you know, the one in the USA here, right here in the United States, that pretty much has control of the world because we are just that powerful. Don't, you know, excuse me, the one that, what is it, 502 days now? 502? Has done so much. There has not been another president in the United States ever since JFK, November 23, 1963. We got a president that's doing everything. I don't think he's going to let this one sleep, or at least he shouldn't, because you know what? We are the ones that supported him. We're the ones that backed him. We're the ones that fought for him. We're the one that went to his rallies. We're the ones that donated to his funds, for his campaigns. We did this. We did this. Because we knew he was going to break this shit loose. He told us he was. For the past week, every night when I lay down in bed, I usually watch the new videos that came out that day of, you know, people I know or whatever the case may be, a hat. And I'm going to tell you, I did something completely different. I watched all of the 2016 debates again to see exactly how much crap had been spoke about our president. Mr. Donald Trump did this and Mr. Donald Trump did that. Well, me and my sister kind of had a little disagreement one day, and it kind of pissed me off because she wouldn't listen to me. I love her, but she knows what I'm talking about. She told me that, and I'm going to say it, I'm sorry, here it is. She told me, she said, Donald Trump's against, he's for abortion days before you deliver at 9 months. I said, no, he ain't. Hillary Clinton is. And she said, no. Okay, all right, cool. So I let her watch it yesterday. Yesterday I let her watch that. She was no more, she was pissed. Hillary Clinton wanted women to say it was okay for women during birth could abort their baby. And Donald Trump said, not in my country you ain't, and that's the reason you're not going to be president ever. That's why I'm going to expose you. So realistically, go back and watch the 16 debates between him and Hillary. You'll see what I'm talking about. CNN, all them, MSNBC, all of them. Every one of them tried to make it go toward Hillary and cut Donald Trump off. Yeah, he wasn't having that shit either. The reason the man won is because he was the man for the job, to expose him. Hillary Clinton had no idea she could not steal the election like they did for Obama. She thought she had it in the bag. Look, it's never a guarantee till your ass is sitting. It's just like when you buy a brand new car, your credit score is 790. It doesn't matter. Until you sign that paperwork, give your deposit or no deposit or whatever the case may be, you got the keys and you drove off and you've had it for a week. 1 week. Then you can say, damn, I got a new car, and be positive about it. Guarantee it. Because I'm going to tell you, within that first week, the bank can say, nah, something just don't seem right when we come back, take car. Just telling you. For sure. I don't care what your credit score is. Until you own it, you can't expect Because the minute you do, the rug gets jerked out from under you when you fuck, pardon my language, with a guy like Donald Trump. He's a monster. The man's awesome. He does what he says and he says what he does. I mean, it's what it is. I know there's people out there, it's even on my channel, might not like him or whatever, but you cannot sit here and tell me that the man hasn't straightened up all ass load of stuff in 500 days of being in office. You can't. And if you can, or if you think you can, go on back over to the left side. Leave me alone. Don't even talk to me because you're wrong. Dead wrong. Hillary Clinton will be shown for who she is. Obama will be shown for who he is. Bill Clinton, he already showed his own ass. He don't even apologize for stupidity, which we don't care. We don't care what the hell he did. He wasn't worth the shit to begin with. I actually didn't mind him when he was in office. I really didn't. I mean, he, all right, kind of goofy. I kind of went, yeah, man, he's all right. But never. I seen through Obama, he had my attention for 15 seconds. One of his speeches, 15 seconds. And then he said something about healthcare, and it just blew my whole damn train of thought. And I was like, man, how can you listen to this guy? He's from right where I'm from. We had to listen about this guy forever. But if I shit talk him, I could get in trouble for that. Well, you know how many people shit talk our president? Nothing happens. Nothing. You can go like this, whatever the hell her name is, news reporter, that blonde, goofy, stupid bitch. She thinks she's funny. She's a comedian, or at least she's classified as a leftist comedian because she's not smart. She's very immature. She's very ignorant. And nothing she says really makes a whole lot of sense, but the world laughs because they're not smart enough not to laugh. Samantha B. or some bullshit. Yeah, that goofy bitch. Look. Why hasn't she been pulled off TV? They jerked Roseanne Barr for saying something the world or the leftists thought was racist, right? But this girl can sit and bash the president all day and say, oh, he can go to hell and go, beep, fuck yourself, what they meant to say. You know what? And she can just keep on going. She just made some news. You know what? It just makes me sick how we can sit and shit talk our president of the United States, the man that leads our country. You know how embarrassing you look by shit talking the man that leads your country? Look how stupidly small you are. Look how small you are. Look how little bitty you are. Shit talking our president to the world. They say that country's falling to hell in a handbag. They're going to be a dictatorship just like us over here. Well, guess what? You guys can be. But I damn sure ain't going to. I respect my president. I absolutely love my president. And you know what? If Hillary Clinton would have been in there, I would have left the country. I'd have been gone. Ain't no damn way. Obama, dude, look at all the crooked shit he did. I don't even want to get on this president. I mean, look, wait till you see what they're connected to. Why Hillary Clinton didn't win presidency. Didn't even have a snowball chance in hell. She just ain't smart enough. Just ain't smart enough. She's ignorant. And everybody fell for her lines of crap. And then now everything that she said that she was for, Donald Trump's getting bashed like he said it. Nope, he defended it. Y'all are wrong. Not my people. My people, I think they kind of understand it. All I can tell you is I need to get back to exactly what I was talking about. I want to know why the hell they bulldozed that ground and buried all that evidence. Why the media is not finally coming out and going, oh guys, we made a mistake. We should have listened to these patriots. Shit's going crazy over there. They found bodies, and we was wrong, guys. Please forgive us. No, they can't do that because they're on one side of the tracks. I can't even understand why Fox hasn't ran with this. The only news company that might be still a news company. I can't believe Hannity ain't grabbed this shit. You know, here's Fury again. Hold on. Are you there? Are you there? Hello, are you there? I'm not going to keep bringing you in, and you ain't got your shit together, brother. If you're there, say hello. If not, I'm not going to answer again, so don't call. I'll call you when the show's done, because I'm not going to keep doing this to my people or myself. So I appreciate you being on, but if you can hear me, man, I can't hear you. We can't hear you, and I'm completely moving off the subject. I'll talk to you when I'm done. Anyway, so I love him to death, man, but I can't keep doing that, man. I'm so pissed off on what's going on. I'm just so angry. I don't understand. I just don't understand how these guys can just keep doing this shit. There's only one way that you're not going to investigate a crime. The only way you're not going to investigate a crime is if you're involved in it. And if I'm wrong, I guarantee you can't say I'm wrong. I know for a fact. Guaranteed for many, many years of my life, if there's a crime, we're going to investigate it. Are you kidding me, Fury? You're killing me with this shit. Yeah, you there?
I'm here. They really do not want me on this shit.
Okay, well, look, if I lose you again, I'll talk to you after the show. If you're in there, you're great. But if not, I'm done. I'm not going to embarrass myself or keep answering the phone calls because you make my mind drift to something else where I'm focused on one thing. It ain't about what we got to say. It's about what we can prove. And I can prove a whole bunch of shit.
And I'm not going to call you back.
Yeah, I know you ain't because I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to hit decline because I'm trying to get my point across. It ain't about me and you talking and whatever. Look, we can do that shit whatever. I'm talking about this goddamn guy, and pardon my language, guys. I'm talking about this sheriff that bulldozed this shit. I need to know how many of my people that watch me on my channel literally got my back. I want to know, because I'm going to tell you what, if you guys I've got other people, I've got other platforms, I got a lot of people that watch me. This YouTube shows 16, 18 people, 25 people, 40 people. That's great. Good. Congratulations. When I pull up my stats for my other 7 channels that I live stream on, I've got hundreds of thousands. So, you know what? Doesn't really matter. I got 16 in there and hundreds of thousands over there. Doesn't matter to me. I just want people to know. I just want to know. I don't want people to know. I want people to tell me, you got my back or not? If you got my back, you guys are going to have one hell of a ride when we start dumping this shit. They need to investigate this sheriff that give the go-ahead to bulldoze it without taking the evidence first. And if they don't, it shows you what kind of government we have. Just tells you. Okay. And I mean, that's just the way it is. I actually, I've seen a lot of people being blocked, man. It's timing out and all kinds of stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because of something I said. And you know what? If I offended you, maybe this ain't the channel for you. I'm sorry, but because I'm gonna tell you, I'm a realist. I see it, I feel it, I'm speaking it, and that's just the way it is, the way I was raised. So I'm sorry. Anyway, all I can say is, you know what? I'm gonna let Fury. I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk to the people about what you feel and how you feel about this situation, because I'm pissed. I need to take a little break.
How I feel about, I mean, you know, number one, I'm not good at putting my feelings into words when I'm talking to people. This is why I go off on the camera, because it's hard for me to talk to people. And, you know, I basically have to put it out of my mind that there's all kinds of people listening in order to just, you know, tell you how I feel.
I get it.
Something going on. The cops came in. They searched for however long they searched for. They didn't find nothing, but there was a stink. They told them there was a stink. There's a smell. Smells like rotting flesh. Bring the cadaver dog. Okay, we'll bring the cadaver dog. But and then back in their head, they're thinking, well, this guy's just a dumbass. He's not going to know the difference between cadaver dogs and bulldozers. Like, I don't. It's not a laughing matter, but
it's not. They ain't no part of this to me, even remotely. I can't laugh about this out of anger. Normally, I can laugh instead of cry. But I'm going to tell you, I can't even laugh about this because I'm so mad.
I'm done crying.
I honestly think our president needs to send in some heavy shooters and go on and set up boy that bulled out the bulldozer. They need to set his ass down till the investigation's over with. If he is crooked and he is involved in this in any way, lie detector his ass. I mean, Dave done told him he can get 20 minutes with a Dremel tool and some whatever. He can get whatever he needs out of somebody. But I'm going to tell you like this. All I can tell you is our president needs to come in. He needs to do something, and he needs to do it right now. Every time there's something, watch it be something else over these bodies that were found today, and more that will be coming, and more that will be coming throughout. And they're not going to stop. These guys are not going to quit, and I applaud them. And God bless them. But you know what? How much more shit they're going to cover, and why they covering it to begin with. And I lost him again. So, hold on, maybe not. Hell, maybe I call him back. Hell, I don't know what the hell that man does. He's buck wild. Either way, look, so we all need to stand up. And I'm not doing this for my YouTube people. If you guys are involved, great. I love you guys to death. Thanks for joining, whatever. I'm doing this for all of my platforms and everybody that's listening throughout all of my platforms, all of my people, all the people that ride with me or drive me. Because I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of people. These numbers are very small on YouTube. They do everything to try to censor and silence me, which they do that to a lot of us. But if they're doing that, then we're talking about the right subject. I hate to say it, but that's the way it is. If they're censoring us and swaying our traffic, then we are talking about the right subject. We're on cue with this shit. So, common sense is this sheriff that brought these bulldozers in there and bulldozed all the evidence instead of the cadaver dogs and being dig in with a shovel and comb the whole area and tape it off needs to be investigated, because you didn't give enough time. If you were smart, you'd have planted some people there for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days and then said, we ain't getting nothing. But let me tell you, it wouldn't have worked that way either, because within 2 days from the time you bulldozed it, I dropped my fidget widget that I always use. 2 days from the time that you guys bulldozed it, we did. Lewis Arthur there. God bless you, son. Discovered bodies. You never expected that one. You wanted to make him out to be a nut job and some crazy guy, and this is a homeless camp. Well, let me tell you, you was wrong, and you're wrong again, and you're going to be wrong the next time. So let's just stop right here while we're ahead and go on and get our president that pays attention to some of us to send in the right people to unbury what them bulldozers unburied and then interrogate the whole damn crowd so we can figure out why within a couple hours, no time to search, it took you longer than that to get the posse together. You're there, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 40, 50, an hour, whatever. We didn't find nothing. We ain't finding nothing. Didn't bring the dogs in. You bought bulldozers. Really? So explain to the world, all of us, the thing that everybody asks us, that's been asking, and every time they call me, same question. What the hell are they doing? What's this guy thinking? I don't know. I have no idea. I'll ask them. My people that we stream to, because I don't like saying my follower, because I'm not no cult. I'm just like y'all. We're fighting a good fight. We stand together and we ask them why they burying information with a bulldozer. I want to know, and everybody else wants to know. I've got, 100 phone calls before I went live. 100. Easy. Minimally. And, probably 250 emails. 80% of them asked, why did he bury this? And they were from all day. I just didn't check them. Why did he bury this with bulldozers versus doing the investigation and bringing out the cadaver dogs? I don't know. Did you guys get some new bulldozers that you confiscated from somebody that you wanted to try out, or is that your ace in the hole to get rid of evidence where you're at because it's in the middle of the desert? Hell, I don't know. But I can tell you this. We want to know what the hell you're thinking. And we want to know now. We want our president to bring the FBI in there and find out exactly what you're doing and what's going on there in that Tucson, Arizona. That would call for a bulldozer instead of cadaver dogs. Sorry, that's what we want. That's what we want. We want answers. So somebody needs to make sure this video gets to the president. I'm pretty sure they get it anyway, but in fact, I know they do. But either way, we want to know why bulldozers got called instead of cadaver dogs like Mr. Lewis Arthur asked for days. For days. Why you send him off on a bullshit mission over here in the woods, over here in the dirt, the sand, so you guys could bulldoze it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry on the beach. It's just who I am, man. I'm sorry. I'm a realist, man. A lot of people say, oh, I am. That's how I live my life. If it ain't right, don't do it. If it ain't true, don't say it. My father taught me that when I was a young kid and never forgot it. I was young, stupid, did dumb shit and didn't listen to dad and all that crap. But I'm going to tell you the one thing I learned from him is try to treat people fairly. And they'll treat you fairly back. Don't lie to them. They ain't going to lie to you back. Good people won't. And that's what I like to surround myself with. Good people that like to tell the truth and do the right thing. I'm not perfect by any means, believe me. I've done some really stupid shit in my life. Had a lot of fun doing it, but realistically, I learned a lot from it. So the cool thing is about this whole situation is we the people stand together. We're strong. Divided, we're not strong. We need to stand together. We want to know why. My people want to know why. I don't know how many people out here want to know why, but I sure do know that my other people all over want to know why it got bulldozed instead of the dogs being brought in. Tell us. Tell us why. And for that little incident, I don't think the guy that called for them bulldozers to be brought in needs to be sheriff of that town anymore. We need to bring the FBI in there and sit them down until we can figure out why this sex trafficking ring is going on in these people's backyard, and the sheriff is doing nothing but trying to hide it because that's what we do right here where we're at. We'd all stand together and ask our sheriff, why the hell are you not doing your job? But, you know, our city's a tough city, man. It's hard to get, you know, we get on a good path here and we go for quite a while. And we're okay, and then all of a sudden it falls the hill. It ain't like it's the cops' fault. I mean, they just, look, they're overworked and underpaid. We know that. But the city I live in, shit, they're overworked and underpaid. We got a lot of good cops. We got a few bad ones, but we got a lot of good ones that are really overworked and underpaid. And if you were where we are from, believe me, you'd wonder the same thing. So I really appreciate everybody. I just want to get the bug in everybody's ear, plant the seed, let it grow, ring the bell. Look, we need to start asking why this guy is still on the job after pulling in the bulldozers and not bringing in the dogs. You hit everything. You hit it. So it's common sense. You're not the man for the job. And if your boss told you to do it, then he ain't the man for the job. So we need the government to step in and say, hey, wait a minute. Oh, whoa, hey, hold on here just a second. We need to know why this happened like this and what the hell are you thinking? They told you, gave you evidence, you threw it under the rug, swept it under the rug, and then you come in and bulldozed it. Really? No, we got bodies. Now what the hell are you going to do? Get it? So we need to know. We need to know what the hell is going on, and we need to know now. We want to know now. So I thank everybody for tuning in, man. I'm going to get my ass out of here. I'm going to sit back, do some more research. Try to figure out this puzzle just a little bit more. I appreciate it. Please do me a favor. Like, hit the thumbs up button. I have ways to support my channel in the description. You know, it's really starting to be tough on me. If you guys feel like you can, or if you can, great. If you can't, whatever. I'll figure out something somehow anyway. So, anyway, the links are in the description if you want to, or whatever. But the biggest point of all of this is today, right here, right now, the sheriff needs to explain to us why the hell he did what he did. But he don't need to explain it to us as much as he needs to explain it to the government that we hired to protect us from the bullshit he done. Just saying. Thanks, everybody. I could come back live here in just a little bit if you guys are around, whatever. If not, you guys see it tomorrow. Whatever the case may be. I know a lot of my people, they kind of go to bed a little bit earlier. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I want to get this word out. So please like and share this video as much as you can to everybody you can. So so the word can get out, so we can get it to touch a lot of other people. And I'm going to put this on my original channel as soon as it's done. I'm going to put it on my Stony Stone. You can't make this shit up, and you can't make this shit up. I don't care. You couldn't. A story writer, the best movie in the world, you could not make up the shit that's going on today. You just can't make it up. You can't. This real shit is cooler than any movie you'll ever see. Not cooler, it sucks. I mean, really, I said that wrong. But the truth today is crazier than any movie you could ever write and produce and direct. And trust and believe that. Thanks, everybody. Aria, Jackie, absolutely. Plymouth Fury, you need to get your shit together, your shite together. So whatever the hell you're doing over there, thanks. But Arya Stark kills me. Appreciate the sister, though, most definitely. Stony for president. Yeah, well, you know, they wouldn't like me because I'd already had people in Arizona. Would have. I mean, that would happen. Hillary's ass would have been in jail already. Obama, he'd have been already in jail. Bush, all of them, they all would have been in jail already. But, you know, people don't like to listen, and YouTube likes to steer my traffic. That's okay. Keep steering. We know the truth. Anyway, thanks, everybody. And I will, I'll talk to you guys real soon. Let me see what else I can figure out about this. But please share this video, because people do need to know, if their eyes are not open to what's going on in Arizona, it needs to be open. The sheriff needs to be sat down And our government needs to come in and unbury whatever the hell he just buried. Period. We want to know. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you soon.